We're here to talk about important topic called sexually transmitted disease. Dr. Ifeyinwa had told me much about it. Please, I want to really know much about sexually transmitted disease and how to go about it and treatments.
Hi friends, you're welcome to this program again on natural medicine, herbal medicine. Our special focus today is on male and female infertility. When we talk about male and female infertility, a lot of things can be the cause. But today, we are focusing our attention on a particular ailment that is always present when there is a case of infertility. There are lots and lots of ailments now that when it comes in a relationship, there will be problem of infertility. And there is one name that ailment is always answering. That has been very popular all over the world. And that ailment is nothing other than Staphylococcus aureus. Staphylococcus aureus. Some people call it toilet disease. Some people call it environmental disease. As a matter of fact, when some people stay like 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, having a problem to conceive with each other, they go for lots and lots of checkup. The majority of results they used to have has to do with this ailment called Staphylococcus aureus. So we are going to pay a special attention on how to educate the mind of our viewers on what is really the Staphylococcus aureus. The Staphylococcus aureus is a pathogenic microorganism that lives in and out of the body, causing disease condition. It comes with different symptoms, crawling sensations in the head, crawling sensation in the body, different locations of the body. Sometimes on your leg, the palms, the eyeballs, the brain. In some men, it will be as if there is a kind of worm moving about in their scrotum, and then lots of symptoms may come up. But it's only in cases of infertility when some people go for tests, they find out they have that Staphylococcus aureus. But the question is, why is it that majority of the people that have cases of infertility, when they go for pathological investigation, they find out that the cause of their problem is that they have Staphylococcus aureus. And when you see this Staphylococcus aureus in your test, majority of the cases they have very low space, other kind of low oligospermia, and in case the space was like 20 years, 30, it can come down to the level of less than 1 million with the presence of this pathogenic. In cases where no sex, you see that you cannot have a during erection, sustaining a investigation, you will not see the Staphylococcus aureus in that very case. Ask ourselves, why start to get treated when can be corrected? The basis of a blood tube, we find out that there is this trace of Staphylococcus aureus in the same individual. They are women, the women. You see cases of blocked tube leading to kind of surgery by the fallopian tube, leading to ectopic pregnancy is always present in when that very ailment stays for a long time. Then sometimes there could be no free peritoneal spill to the left and the right tube, that is the tubes are blocked. In other cases, there can be a case where the tubes, we have a record of hydrosalpingitis, that is inflammation of the fallopian tube. Some cases there could be ovarian cyst, as a result of infection too. So it's a kind of infection that we really need to address properly. That same Staphylococcus aureus, in respect of male and female infertility. As a matter of fact, it's also called toilet disease. It's not only women and men, it's not only adults that suffer Staphylococcus aureus. I've seen and treated it in children of about 8 years, not as a result of sex. We have seen and treated it in children of 10 years, 6 years. But I asked myself, how did they catch it? We discovered that it is as a result of using the same toiletries, the sponge, the toothbrush, the towels with adults, and that was how these small ones used to pick that infection at an early age. So the adults should be able to manage their own toiletries, while the small children have their own personal toiletries. That's how to have a first aid in respect of prevention and treatment of the same Staphylococcus aureus. Then the area of causing infertility in men is why it's supposed to be well treated, though it's not only Staphylococcus aureus that causes low sperm count or causes blocked tube. We have other infections, bacteria like gonorrhea, syphilis, chlamydia. We also have Escherichia coli, coliform bacilli, Klebsiella species. They are all under infection, sexually transmitted, pathogenic microorganisms that can lead to infertility in a man or women. Sometimes you have hotness of the belly the hot. They are all as a result of infection. Living dead cells, living necrosis, which is cell death, living pus cells in different locations of the body. That's why when you go for pathological investigation, when you see the result, you see pus cell 4+, 4+, 3+, 2+. You see the presence of epithelial cells in the semen. You see it in the HVS of women. You see trace of epithelial cell. You see calcium oxalate. You also see pus cell at 3+. That means there is an infection. So it's because of those things that when some of those dead cells accumulate in your system, they go and then pin themselves in some location of the body and then move about. That's why some people, when they have advanced stage of Staphylococcus aureus or sexually transmitted diseases, they will say they have matched poison. My brothers and sisters, how long can we continue to match poison in this universe? Because if you get yourself treated and you have relapse over the year from your previous relationship, you will still say you matched poison. You must still continue to go and match until you are tired. Now, looking at it very well, it is this pathogenic organism that deposits cell death in the human body, that deposits necrosis, deposits pus cells, all those movements from leg to the waist, from waist to the brain, from brain to the scrotum and the private part in different locations of the body are all pus cells. Those pus cells are the end product of destroyed body cells, minerals of the body. So those are the things we see there. So when we use natural herb, it works very well because all these herbs are 100% natural. We use Nauclia lactifolia root powders. We also use Phagaras and Toxylum root powders. They respond very, very well. That's why we have been recording results within Nigeria, within Africa, and in diaspora. We record results of women even in their early 40s, even in their late 40s or early 50s, getting pregnant and having children naturally with their egg. Well, I wonder sometimes how God used to do it with these simple natural herbs. We also record remission with them in cases where you don't even see your menses. Because in cases of advanced stage of Staphylococcus aureus or sexual infection, there is possibility of not seeing menses again. And you are not to the age you have menopause. That the infection has blocked some of the body and disorganized hormones. Hormones may be high, some hormones like may be low. And take a like growth different trade which you have want to know. So when they use all those things, we use natural herbs, the fagaras and the the other one is how do you fix something from one country and give to somebody in another country the best result? Yes, it works. It's natural sciences. Natural sciences. We use these herbs, the fagara, we use the nauclia, latifolia, we put them into powder, we give it to women. When we give it to women, it cools the womb. Cooling the womb means it clears the infection. Clearing the infection, clearing the pus cells. Not only that, and then it increases the immune system, because fagara increases the immune system. That's why it's able to increase immune system in people without going for blood transfusion. So these roots are very, very good for cases of infertility in men and in women. In fact, I inherited fagara as a will from my grandmother. I also inherited as a will. She told me, whatever you do in your life, always with these two roots. Then I've been using it. I was using it working, recording pregnancies in women as it pregnancy, not to that has resulted for many years. Not only that, I see root for fire. Spanish, we use it roots, external and internal roots. Once upon a time, I had the same story called pile. That pile, it came the first one, it was in cluster. Second one was in cluster. I used all of the herbs that I know, but I didn't remember to use this one until I used this. When I used it, it took me 1 week, the lumps disappeared.
Thank you, Dr. Ifeyinwa. You've spoken so much. How can we get your contacts?
Thank you very much, baby. Well, my phone numbers are 08033104752. Lagos, Nigeria, West Africa. My address is number 18 Chibuzo Close, by Mechanic Bus Stop or Church Bus Stop, Lagos, Nigeria, West Africa. You can follow us on Instagram, follow us on Facebook business page, or you follow us on WhatsApp business. You are welcome once more. Have a nice day.
Thank you so much. That's interesting. See you some other time. Bye bye.